Hey all, and this is the Everwaking Terror event. This is Earth Commander and Beast Killer. Now the deck you can see on the screen is the main one I have been using for the Crusade maps. Let's go through the team. Now I did manage to get the event deck for this event. I got really lucky on tier 3. I got one of the cards and both of the relics, so I was pretty happy with that. So this is the older card, the Defiant Duet. This card is useful as it has a turn delay effect and also spawns quite a few power gems. So now moving on to the actual event deck. This, I believe, is the main hero. There we go, we're going to move on to the ultimate form. This one creates power gems that are increased when the intensity is high. Similar sort of card here. The damage is also increased based on the amount of earth gems on the grid. It also has this weird effect. Here it is. At the start of each turn, destroys all non-earth gems and heals. So it kind of feels like you're playing with the chaos debuff constantly active, which is kind of weird. The grid gets shuffled up each turn, making the bosses actually considerably harder. So maybe not the best deck. It's okay, but for the bosses, you really need something a bit better. This was a deck I never actually used. It's just the Golems deck with a Beast Killer card. Because I got the actual deck, I never even tested this out. Now this is the team I am using for the bosses. I will probably swap the support card out, this card here, for something else later on. Probably the main hero. I just need that for the quest. Defeat 5 bosses with the support card. Now if you have the Jailer's deck, mixing the ultimate form from this deck with that deck is probably the most effective way to take down the bosses. So here is the ultimate form again. The support card, this just creates 8 earth gems. And then the turn delay card again. Older ultimate form. This is the important card. I did not get the full Jailer's deck. I only got this card and this card from that deck. 2 turn delay cards, and then the attack is increased by 1200% when turn delay is used. So this, I think, is probably the most effective deck I can make for taking down the bosses. So now let's move on to the actual Crusade. I have not been playing much and I'm already 18th in Emperors, so this might be another easier-ish event. Possibly getting back into Legends. The deck is underpowered in my opinion. So the choice. You really want to be doing either the Diamond map or the Carillium map. Now you can actually get Carillium keys from the Diamond map. I think you can also get Diamond keys from the Carillium map. However, you will obviously get more of the diamond keys from the diamond map, and likewise with the Carillion map. So my team is good enough to take down the Carillion map. There are 150 levels in the Crusade. Now with this deck, I need to find a Beast Killer Earth Commander card and not the main hero from the deck, so the Ultra Master Ultimate Form or support card. The reason not to get the main card as your ally is because its leader skill is for GVG. So there's a nice ultimate form. Here we go. As you can see, the health is now over 2 million. Without a Beast Killer card, Earth Commander card as my ally, the HP would be around 600,000. Having all that extra HP makes this a lot easier. So the way I've been doing this is just use these 5 cards on the normal enemies and save this card for the bosses. So that's enough to take out the regular enemies. Let's see what we have here. I need to make 3 matches. So regular enemies again. I will wait for those 5 cards to be usable. As you can see, the grid changes each turn. This will make it quite difficult for the bosses. So there we go, that's that wave completed. Lots and lots of Earth Gem matches. It kind of feels almost like a Gemfall deck. Okay, so we have more regular enemies here. Again, repeat the process, wait for those 5 cards to light up. There's more than enough HP. And on the later stages, you get healing wisps anyway, so there should be no real danger of dying. And now for the boss. So again, I just need to make 2 moves and then use all the cards this time, including the turn delay card. So the damage is a bit higher from the boss, but nothing too dangerous. With the deck, you should be able to do the Carillion map with this strategy. Here we go, let's use all the cards. Fill that grid up and then nice match there. That should be enough to take out the boss. There we go. So that wasn't too bad. It's still pretty slow, but the deck is good enough to actually beat the map. And rather useful, a boss has spawned, so that's perfect for testing out this deck, or should I say the other deck. So here is the Earth boss's deck. I can defeat this in one attack, but it's not going to be that easy. As I've already mentioned, it feels like you're playing with constant chaos as the grid shuffles up each turn. Right, here we go. So I need to try and make fast moves here. Then use the support card last, as that's only spawning normal gems and not power gems. Need to try and be as quick as possible here. Look for any earth matches, ideally, and try and match them as quickly as possible. So it takes quite a few turns for all the cards to be usable again. Right, here we go. So the damage should be pretty decent. There we go. It's getting there. So I need around 2 more attacks, I would have thought, to defeat this boss. I may get 25% overkill if I'm lucky. The best thing to do is to just keep an eye on the earth gems when looking for the next match. It takes a bit of getting used to. Right, that should be turns again. Here we go. So I think the next attack will defeat this boss. Yeah, I can't get any overkill on the boss, but I can defeat it with just 3 keys. Well, hopefully anyway. Right, one more. And we should be done with this boss. There we go. Oh no, it's not. I've forgotten the last card. Okay, that was a really stupid mistake. It might just about kill it. Yeah, it did. That's alright. Panic over. It still killed the boss. Yeah, I should have waited for the last card though, as I might have got 25% overkill, but the boss has still been defeated, and that's all that matters. Go back to Crusade now. Onto the guild bosses. We will be doing these a bit later when everyone actually has keys. As you can see, I've hardly got any keys yet. The only bosses really worth bothering with are the Corellium and Diamond bosses. If you can't defeat either of those, you may want to consider the Radiant or Platinum boss, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, all the trophies are in this Corellium guild boss. If you have a strong and active guild, you might be able to do really well just from tagging that boss if other players in the guild can actually defeat it. I did actually manage to get global one event by that strategy. And I think that about covers everything for this event. So I hope that was helpful. Just going to have a quick look at the season quests. When it loads, there we go. So as you can see, I need to defeat one more boss with the support card, which is why I had that card in my deck. Once I've done that, I will swap that out for something a bit more powerful, something that spawns power gems. Now, I still think there will be a better deck coming along. So if you do have season choice coins, it might be worth saving them a bit longer. See what the final two decks are like. And I think that about covers everything for this video. If you do have any questions or suggestions regarding this, please let me know in the comments. If you think I can make a better deck out of the cards I have available, that's always helpful. And thanks for watching.